When Texans face difficult circumstances, they team up to solve the problem, even when it's uncommon winter weather that's usually found in the Arctic. The most severe cold wave in Texas history froze pipes, stopping the flow of water to the rural communities of Cary, Northfield, and Aspermont in February of 2021. For years, these areas that are a few hours' drive from Amarillo were already losing water from cracked pipes. Then, Winter Storm Uri dealt the final blow.
This existing line is a 14-inch cast iron line, and when it loses pressure, we lose a lot of water. And by going to a 4-inch poly, we'll be able to keep that pressure up, be able to maintain it better, and only because of donations like companies like Dow that we can afford to do this.
The 990 residents of Aspermont were hit by the same cold wave, with the same catastrophic result. The broken pipe problem was solved by the efforts of a group of high-density polyethylene, HDPE, pipe companies, and the industry's trade association.
These types of failures are occurring more rapidly every year. The commonly used cast iron and steel pipe are failing and being replaced by advanced engineered high-density polyethylene pipe. Thanks to Del Doyle with Dow, one of PPI's member companies, we became aware of the dire situation in Texas. Del also serves on several of PPI's committees, and his family is actually from Aspermont. We knew that because of the vast nature of the pipe failure, about 8 miles of pipe would be needed for the repair. This would strain the budgets of Red River and Aspermont. That is why our members were ready to pitch in. Dow donated the resin to make the pipe, and Pipeline Plastics, which has several manufacturing plants in Texas, came on board to manufacture the required pipe. 2 other PPI members also participated. Modern Dispersions, which provided a carbon black, a key ingredient added to the resin, and McElroy, whose fusion equipment was used on the Red River project.
The 14-inch cast iron line that we have in the Cary Northfield system is roughly 9 feet deep, which is very difficult for us to maintain, especially when it breaks, which is quite often. And this pipe we will bury at 4 feet, which will allow easier maintenance for our crews.
800 feet of 4-inch diameter PE47 10 HDPE DR11 pipe came coiled on each reel. By digging the 4-foot deep trench and uncoiling the pipe in a continuous flow, the 4-man crew was able to install upwards of 2,600 feet a day.
The pipe, as it's designed, is interesting and it's flexible. Sometimes pipe like this the older is clay, it's rigid, but because this is flexible and because the material that it's built from, it allows it to function properly, but yet be easier to install.
In Aspermont, they depend on one pipeline for water. The choice of the Dow Continuum PE4710 bimodal polyethylene resins to make the pipe was an important consideration.
Eager to help, Dow closely worked with local governments and other industry leaders, Modern Dispersions, and Pipeline Plastics to donate PE4710 to all 3 towns. Specifically, Dow donated Continuum DGDC 2502 bimodal polyethylene resin. Modern Dispersions donated the carbon black master batch, and Pipeline Plastics, a major PE manufacturer based in Westlake, produced all the HDPE pipe for the town's water supply repair.
When Pipeline Plastics heard about the water interruption that occurred here in the Aspermont, Texas area, we jumped at the chance to partner with Dow, Modern Dispersions, and McElroy Fusion to restore water into the area.
In order to meet the need of more than 42,000 feet of 4 and 8-inch HDPE pipe, Pipeline Plastics, which was also affected by Uri and lost power for many days, was able to change its production schedule to meet the needs of Red River Authority and Aspermont.
We were without water for 13 days, and without partners like Dow and Pipeline Plastics, who knows how long we would have been out.
For future projects, the Red River Authority of Texas will consider using HDPE pipe.
Every water line is critical, and in these areas, reliability is first and foremost. Repairs are almost impossible. One pipe break can knock out a community's water supply for weeks. HDPE PE 4710 pipe has all the properties to provide the benefits of a superior pipeline for decades.
America faces a growing infrastructure crisis. Thousands of miles of water mains, sewer lines, drainage pipe, and even underground utilities are deteriorating. This can be solved before other cities and towns face the catastrophes that Cary, Northville, and Aspermont endured. PPI is the major North American trade association that assists with the data and technical reports for plastic piping infrastructure. Our staff of professional engineers are ready to help.
Additional information can be found at www.plasticpipe.org and at the PPI Municipal and Industrial Division, www.plasticpipe.org/municipal industrial.